Alright, this is the final team in the Grand Prix that we're going to be rocking with is the Dig Racing Team of USA. This is the expert tuning. This is the one that I've been anticipating, and I've been fearing a whole lot more than all the rest of them. Because I feel, in my opinion, that both this difficulty and the hard difficulty are flipped versions of each other. Because with that difficulty and hard, you're playing with a team that has the intention of winning everything because of their record, because they have the fastest cars, the fastest models, etc. This team has one of the worst cars, and well, I shouldn't say worst, but just they have the least amount of ability of attaining a victory because of what they're known for throughout the past couple of years. Because you're going to see throughout this playthrough that this team is looked at as a joke. Because I want to bring something up real quick, but with when we were playing the hard difficulty and Gilbert was going through that newspaper, he was going down the list of teams that was in it. Because he went through Team Mappy, he went through PRC, he brought up Sophie's name and Yazaki's name. There was no point at all that he brought up the team for the USA team. The team for USA. He didn't bring them up at all because they are just a flash in the pan. And they have no reason to bring them up because they're not really a threat. And so to me, it's really going to be crazy doing this, but I want this to be sort of like a part where this is where I root for the underdog, because you couldn't really say that for like majority of the teams. You can't even say that for PRC, even though they're an unknown factor, but at least they're a normal difficulty and they have a chance of winning. But with this team, they have no chance because this is where you have to fight for your first place spot. You have to make sure you make minimal mistakes in order to make this to happen. So, that being said, let's read this message before we get into who we're going to be talking to. A winning team in the past, this American team is in a slump. Their limited budget will make a winning season difficult to achieve. See? Limited budget, difficult to achieve. Says a lot about the expert tuning. Welcome to the Dig Racing Team. I'm Robert Chrisman, the team manager. The team's been looking forward to meeting you. Maybe you heard through the grapevine. Our team's performance has been, shall we say, less than stellar in recent years. In fact, people call us the Dig Your Own Grave team. Wow, that's harsh. Well, even though this might be the first and last season we'll work together, let's give it our all. Oh, come on, man, don't try to say that. We probably have a chance if we have a little faith. Let's get down to business, shall we? I want you to choose the car manufacturer for us this season. And so, we're going to be choosing our car one last time, and we're going to be rocking with the Lizard Maker, which is the same type as the Assoluto. But there is some differences because I did a little bit of a test before getting this whole thing started to get an idea what I was working with, and it does feel a little bit different. And so, an American auto manufacturer, their designs are noted for their dynamic and aggressive forms. And so the car's name is the Bonfire, and the max speed is 102 miles per hour. Doesn't sound like a lot. Sound like a little less compared to all the other teams when we were starting with those cars. When we were starting with them. Lizard is our sponsor. Just like you asked, you'll be driving their cars for this season. The tail ends of Lizard's car have a tendency to slide based on how you work the accelerator and brakes. We've got our new car, and we're ready to roll. Let's concentrate on getting through the first heat for now. And you notice that he didn't even say, let's try to get first place, because their expectations of winning the first place in a heat is extremely low. My phone was getting a notification. It's very, very low, so he didn't even say that. He just says, let's just get through this. Let's just get a placing, and then we're good. So, that being said, let's head through Helter Skelter one more time and get started. But did that say Pokemon? I just noticed that. I just noticed that it said Pokemon. Alright. But yeah, like I said, this I feel is going to be a fight. And I say that because you really have to make minimal mistakes in order to really, really get like a first place ranking in these races. Like you, and that's why I brought it up before, like when I started this whole thing, is to start out with the easy difficulty to get an idea on what you're doing. Shit. See, I can make a mistake like that, but like, I probably fucked myself over just right there just by doing that. Because like I said, your mistakes is really going to matter on what you do. Because if you hit a crazy bump once, you could fuck yourself over. Or even when you get to like that last part of like the final lap. See, like I'm not even past, I'm not even third place yet. I probably am not gonna get first place because of this. And so just with shit like that, like how you really master your car in expert mode is really going to matter. It really is going to matter a lot. I don't even see first place. See how slowly I'm trying to catch up to second place right here? You see? Like I'm not even trying to like it's very, very like Bahidi, like they really don't want me to catch up. I would have hit that wall if I didn't do that. That's why I had to do that. Alright. Okay, I picked myself back up after making those two major bumps. But you see how I'm not like how slowly I'm catching up to him? Like I'm not even catching up. Like look how slowly I'm like getting up bit by bit by bit. Like it just shows that you really do gotta fight for this first place spot. And I mean, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna beat it, but it's just like, yo, like it just like you really, really gotta fight for that. So, and I know this was definitely gonna be a challenge. And like I said, this is the one I feared and I was anticipating the most. But I kind of actually still like it though. I'll get it to it in a second. Why I like it. Wow, first place? Nah, this is a pleasant surprise. We're really fortunate to have you on our team. Well, I'm grateful that I'm on your team. You know, I tried to tell our owner the good news, but he wouldn't give me the time of the day. It's so nice when your owner has so much enthusiasm for his team. You can tell he was making a joke. Forget it. Never mind what I just said. We've got one more race left in the first heat. Just keep racing at this level in the next race. We'll definitely will. And what I was getting to is that I actually like it for this, especially with the story of us being overlooked and not appreciated, and then that where the like laughing stock out of the teams. It really shows that you are the underdog and you want this team to win so bad. And I appreciate it even more. This is another reason why I appreciate this whole storyline of the different managers that you see or owners of these teams get their perspective. And he's the one I care for the most because, you know, they look at it as a joke. They look at the US team as a joke compared to, like, you know, the PRC, which is their first year, but still, they at least have a chance of making a good first impression. USA doesn't. So, anyway, let's get to Wonder Hill one last time.
We're Introducing Route 99 in Wonder Hill.
Alright. Wonder Hill one last time.
2, 1, go!
Well, I'm kind of going to see you a bit again when we get to Heaven and Hell, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I really got to watch out for these turns right here. And again, your turns you make is going to matter, and the bumps that you end up bumping into is definitely going to matter as well. Oh, got past them. Alright. Yes! I finally got past that fucking turn! I don't know how many fucking parts I've done this, especially with the Italian car. Like, shit, finally got past the turn without hitting that fucking corner. My goodness. I feel so fucking good about that. Because that was like the bane of my fucking existence, just with that turn and with Heaven and Hell. But I can't get too comfortable because that was just a turn. I still got a whole race I gotta win completely. So, like I said, I gotta just stay calm, stay cool, not fuck it up. Shit. Alright, so we're pretty much good. We're in third place, but first place is the goal. That's what we need. I want to jam out to this track right now because it's fucking amazing, but I can't because I'm playing in the hardest difficulty right now. Alright. And he doesn't, and I don't have that crazy drift turn like with the Italian car. Like, I don't have that. Like, it doesn't have that crazy cut like butter type feel. Whoop. Hit the wall a little bit. I was doing so good with that wall. I didn't get it that time. Come on, Lincoln. Can you at least give me a fucking chance? Can I get it? Can I win it? I can't. I'm getting past him slowly, but that's not what I want. Yeah, I see first place, but will it even matter? Can I get past them? Alright, come on, yes! I got first place! We're good! Yeah, fuck you, Gilbert! Shit. But, that's what I mean by fight. Like, you really gotta make sure you make minimal mistakes, because you'll be trying to get first place in that type of way, where you're that close to the finish line. But you gotta make sure that you do not make a lot of mistakes. And that's why I say do not do expert mode when you first go. Start with easy and go up to normal, then hard, then expert, so you got a good feel on where your turns are. Especially if you're using that particular style, whether it's grip or drift. First place again! It's been a while since we've done this well. You know, about the only thing our owner had to say about today's win was, do something about our team logo. Oh, he's one of those types of guy. It doesn't show up at all. Oh, spare me. He's only thinking about using us for advertisement. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out why Lewis left this team. I guess that was the person that was there before the owner that we got now. Yeah, he's pretty much those types of guys that the new owner that we got is just really thinking about just how the logos look and advertisements and how much that we can get from different people that wants to market it. Alright, so, well, whatever the case, we made it through the first heat. The second heat is going to be tougher, so you need to stay sharp. Let's call it a day and get some rest. No problem, Robert. Telling me.